welcome to Parents Are Our Partners. I'm your host, Karen Dunkley, in the Office of Parent, Family, Community Engagement, and Faith-Based Partnerships. We are excited and delighted to welcome our parents back to the 2010-2011 school year. We have wonderful, innovative programs in store, and we're featuring all of these new and exciting initiatives for parents as our partners today on our first show. So it is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Gwen Porter, who is our Director of the Parent and Family Resource Centers, as well as Ms. Carletta Robinson, who is an illustrious parent in our Promise Academy at Dr. Ethel Allen and a School Advisory Council member. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So parents, we achieved together a lot last year. 12,000 parents in Parent University. It was simply amazing. This year, parents, please sign up for Parent University. If you have not already done so, our spring catalog is out. Call us at 215-400-4180 to make sure that you're registering. Also, for our Parents Are Equal Partners parent group, that is exciting. We have a lot of different professional development for parents. Please call us at 215-400-4180. So we really look forward to hearing from you this year, and we look forward to your partnership. So ladies, as you know, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ackerman, is certainly committed to parents. That is her core belief, that parents are our partners. And this year we have our Parent and Family Resource Centers. That's actually one of the programs that's included in Imagine 2014, the district strategic plan. So, Gwen, you have done a phenomenal job in terms of lifting the work of the resource centers. You and Lucille Oliver have really played an instrumental role in bringing the centers to fruition. So I want to first applaud you.
Thank you.
Right? For, just an outstanding effort and result, and ask you to tell us a little bit about these resource centers. What are the goals of the Parent and Family Resource Centers?
We have a number of goals, and I'm sorry that Ms. Oliver is not here because truly we are a team. And Lucille and I have worked diligently with our staff. We have parent ombudsmen and parent support liaisons to man each center. Our centers are open 7:30 to 6 p.m. daily, 5 days a week. We have as our goal, we would like to reach and impact 32,000 parents this year, and we focus on customer service, being culturally sensitive, communications, and case management services for our parents. We want our parents to be able to come in and receive the services they need regardless of where they live or where they work, which is really different from the traditional regional office. You actually had to go to the region where your school was located, speak to the regional superintendent there. Now we have support staff that will service you pre-K to 12th grade, regardless of where you live and where you work. So I'm really pleased with the work that they are doing. We are, as I mentioned, culturally sensitive. We have excellent group of staff members representative of the School District of Philadelphia. We have interpretive services for our family. We do referrals for resources needed with mental health, behavioral health, in-district resources, special ed, families who need transfers for extenuating circumstances, residency affidavits. We follow through with complaints that our parents have to look for a resolution. We are really active with workshops, Parent University, and we are engaging our parents not only in the district, but we're taking the time to go out to our faith-based institutions to work with our parents on site where they are. And we're really pleased with the work that we're doing.
Thank you so much. And Gwen, that was just simply very interesting and very comprehensive. And we heard several things, and that is something that we hear from parents all the time. We need a one-stop shop to really have an excellent service delivery model where we're not sending our parents all over the district or from office to office. And the resource centers fill that need.
Yes, they do. A parent can come in. One parent, for instance, worked in the Northeast. Her children attended school in the Southwest area. She had multiple grades, but she could walk in that Northeast office with Miss Sherry Williams and receive services, and that data is put into our client's ticketing system. That's part of our case management model, where we actually input the data on our parents so that we can't forget. Our supervisors and administrators, they look at the ticketing system, but we also are in collaboration with other offices where they can give us the results to the problem or concern that the parent might have. Then we add that information in, we go back to our parents, we resolve it, and we close our case. So we follow the parent from beginning to end. And I'm really happy. One of the features I like, as I mentioned, was the Pacific interpreters, because language is no longer a barrier. We can contact Pacific interpreters, and they are readily available to interpret whatever language. We have hundreds of languages of our students, and we can call 1-800-264-1545, and interpreters on the line. We can ask the question, get an answer. So we've broken down the language barriers with our parents.
And that is simply necessary. That was a huge feedback last year, and that really speaks to the superintendent's equity mission, that we will serve all families, and that all truly means all. And Gwen, I think it's fascinating because Pacific is actually available 24 hours per day, in actuality, with over 137 languages. And on the next show, we're going to share, parents, with you everything that we have new for our multilingual families. We have the welcome and enrollment centers, and we also have, aligned to the Parent and Family Resource Centers, 3 welcome and enrollment centers, one in the Northeast, one in the South, and then one at the Rivera building, that really pulls together the Central East and the East community. So I think that that is going to be fascinating. Stay tuned for that information, and we're actually going to see some live action from the ribbon cutting at the Rivera building, so that's going to be fascinating as well. Gwen, I know that you spoke about the scope of services.
Yes.
You mentioned services for ELL families.
Yes.
Special education services, information referral, re-engagement services. Share a little bit with us in terms of the service. Talk a little about the data. So we opened in September. What has been the usage, phone calls, email, and walk-ins?
That's one thing I like about the case management model. We can manage a case by phone, through walk-in, email. It makes excellent case management follow-up because our parents' information is there. And currently, we have engaged over 5,700 parents since October the 4th. We've had over 2,500 walk-ins, hundreds of referrals for extenuating circumstances, special transfers. We see parents on a regular basis. So I'm really pleased with our numbers, and I believe that we'll reach that goal of 32,000 contacts this year. Because our parents, as we get the word out, as you mentioned, our grand opening, all of our centers had grand openings this week, and I was so pleased. Shaka Fatah was in the Southwest. Miss Deborah Johnson from Marion Tasco's office was here at 440. We had the home and school president, Miss Addie, at the West office. We had parents at Catherine's, and she cut the ribbon for us. The globe was out. So I'm so excited at the work that's being done, because it wasn't just dignitaries, but it's the parents that we see and the people that we work with every day out supporting our parents. So it really brings in the community and the parent and links that partnership, because these are our stakeholders. These are the people who allow us to have a job each day, and it's our job to serve them and give them the best customer service possible.
That is just simply captures everything that the district really stands for. It embodies the superintendent's mission, and really what it is that we ought to do to truly engage with parents around student achievement. And so we've heard a lot, that access piece. So it's pre-K to 12. It's a one-stop shop. It's not about language or culture. We have put I would say, in place some good measures to ensure that parents can really receive supports and service regardless of language, regardless of culture, regardless of gender, that we're going to treat the needs of all our families in a way that is equitable, in a way that is customer service friendly as well.
Yes, because the goal is to make the child successful in the classroom. If we support, and as we support our parents, then our teachers are free to educate our students. Our parent advisory councils can function at a higher level. We don't have to take all of our time and attention to focus on a few negative problems. We can focus on the positives and move the agenda along. So we must provide those supports to reach that child in the classroom.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Gwen. And I know that we're going to go to Ms. Robinson, but we heard 4C's: customer service friendly, culturally appropriate, culturally sensitive. We're going to communicate among all stakeholders, and then coordinated services, a one-stop shop. So parents, there you have it. Parent and Family Resource Centers, 8 across the city in geographically accessible locations. We're bringing the services to you. We're bringing the services to you. So please engage with us, visit us, partner with us, and make sure that your needs are met so we can really accelerate learning outcomes for all of our students. And now we have Ms. Robinson, who, as we've said before, I met you almost, a full year ago.
Yes.
When we began the journey with Promise Academies together and the journey of constructing school advisory councils. And the Dr. Ethel Allen School Advisory Council is a model council. It is an outstanding council. I'm impressed. And so tell us a little bit about your work, because that's new for parents, school advisory councils. The superintendent says, I really want parents as decision makers, authentic parent engagement, where parents now will have a chance to play a role along with administrators and teachers around decisions for children, because together we will achieve the best for children. So tell us a little bit about the School Advisory Council at Dr. Ethel Allen.
First, let me say that everyone at Dr. Ethel Allen thanks the superintendent for allowing us to have this opportunity as parents to be able to come into the school, to receive training from the school district on different aspects of how the school works, and the administration and the city of Philadelphia, the whole entire school district. Primarily and probably foremost, we are involved in our school. We have parents that show up at 7:30 in the morning. They line up with our students in the yard, and they are in the school until 10 minutes to 4 at the end of the day. And through the day, we are working with teachers in the classrooms. We are helping out in the main office. Of course, we're monitoring our halls. We have a particular group of gentlemen called A Few Good Men, who are our safe corridor backup guys, and they provide safe corridors for our children to come to school every day during the week, in the morning and afternoon, and on the Saturdays when we have our Saturday classes. Within the schools, our very great and open leader, administrator, Mr. Woolworth Davis, he allows the integration of the parents and the teachers so that everyone understands how the Promise Academy way is supposed to work, and we work toward that every day. The parents work on the teams that the administrator has set up. The leadership team, we have parents sitting on the leadership team for the school. School climate, socialized recess. We have parents sitting in on committees that he set up for us so that we could spread more information to our other parents who maybe don't come as often as our core member. And I have to say that we do have a dedicated core of parents that are there every day, and I applaud them every day, as does Mr. Davis. We work specifically with Mr. Davis and other members of the school district to develop the action plan for the school. And for those who may not know, that action plan is specifically designed to say how this school is going to work, what's going to go on there, what programs we bring in. And we're bringing in lots of programs. We're located at 32